I might look over because I'm in my room. So just warning you and people that are replaying this. My TV's got us on too, and then I have my iPad. So I'm like double covered, but I had to come in the room today, guys. Marilyn is in here in her crate. So she won't be happy if I'm in another room and she's in this crate. She screams her face off. And on my phone you can hear it, but on my actual recording camera you cannot. So anyway, that's what's going on with that. Have we
Um,
no people in here? What's happening?
we got 3 that I see so far, but listen,
Yeah.
so, while you're in there, she doesn't.
No, while I'm with her in the same room, she's cool. She'll lay down, she'll look at me. She's like, "Hey girl, hey bitch, I'm over here."
Okay.
But oh god, I'm so close up right now. Like, let me get back off of my freaking wrinkled apple doll face. Anyway, hey Pixie Buddha. But
You
yeah, while
might
I'm in here and she can see me or hear me, she's like, cool, we're cool.
yeah, okay.
When I hit that door though, she is crying on 10, which is a different cry from her pain cry. So, but this morning she popped up. It was the weirdest thing. So she's been good for like 4 or 5 days, like recovering. And I'm over here like, oh, she's gonna make it, guys. She's nothing wrong with her. But then this morning, I get up at 5:55 every morning and get her pills.
Mhm.
So I like woke up in a panic this morning because the alarm went off, and I'm over here thinking like, wait, it's too late. You know how you get disoriented. And so I popped up and went downstairs. And when I left, I think that startled her out of a deep sleep. And she popped up on, yeah,
Oh,
one side she favors with, they say it's a disc in her back, but it must be up in her neck because there's one leg that she always favors and she limps. And she started scream crying. And I was like, well, that's not because I'm not in the room. And Bill, got out of the shower and was like, what's wrong? But
mhm.
yeah, so she's
I
not
hope
having a good time.
hopefully you get that she gets it figured out. I feel so bad for her.
I do too. I don't know what else like there's nothing.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, I'm doing everything medically known that I've been told to do, right? But
yeah.
they may give me a referral to go somewhere else. I don't know if it'll be in the town we live in, but that's going to be a whole other can of worms because Knoxville is almost 2 hours from here. Asheville, you've been to Asheville with us. It seems
Mhm.
like it's just a few minutes. Like if you could go without traffic, it'd probably be 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
But it's like an hour.
But it's like an hour or so. And depending on where in the city we have to go, so I'm not sure that they're equipped in our town. I don't know why, because we have a lot
Yeah.
of people. It's a kind of a, bigger, it's not a metropolis. It ain't Philly or nothing, but
But
anyway.
it's not a super small area at all.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So if you hear noises, my cat
Yeah.
right now is trying to tip over his water bowl
Oh my God.
because we deal with that on the daily basis. So there's that. Yeah, so he's decided when we went live that he was going to start trying to tip his water bowl. And
Yeah,
then
she'll get up and you'll hear that's the thing. So I could go in there in the purse room on my camera. Cause I realized the other day when I hear it, y'all didn't hear a thing. Like on the video, I was like, oh, it went into this whole spiel about my dog's crying, but you couldn't hear
yeah.
it. But on my phone, it picks up everything. So you could hear, and you'll probably hear her get up. She drinks a whole lot because she's on steroids. So she's
Mhm.
very thirsty. So she might get up towards the end and be like, bitch, it's time for meds and going out. Like,
Yeah, like,
but
what
I've
are you
already fed
doing?
her. I carry her outside like 4 to 5 times a day. So, and she's 20, I think she's like almost 25 pounds. So
Yeah.
that is a haul up and down my steps every day with puppy. But I mean, I'm glad to do it because she can't walk.
Yeah, for sure. So
So,
also, if you hear my child, my one child is throwing a fit in his room right now.
oh,
So
we
there's
can't hear
that too.
him. Okay, well, it
Yeah.
happens.
So yeah, he's just having a fit right now, but he'll go to sleep, and this is what we have to do.
Yeah.
He tries to test me
Oh,
because
yeah.
mhm,
As
I made a
the
mistake of
children
getting him.
will, they
Oh,
will.
100%. So I made a mistake on getting him out one night because he just kept throwing a fit and throwing a fit, and then the next like 3 nights in a row, Was yeah, so yeah.
It's something. Yeah. They get a little like I know that as they get older, the less they want to sleep. So those little nap times get shorter. One
Mhm.
might go away, and then the nighttime, you're just gonna have to forget about naps and just wholly depend on them sleeping through the night, all night.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
and I
I think
I
one of
make
my
sure
grand
we
yeah.
oh, sorry. I was gonna
No,
say I
no.
make sure I stick to the schedule, like, every day, so we don't mess around.
You don't mess
It's
around.
bedtime,
Yeah.
it's bedtime,
Yeah,
so
one of my kids is like that. So my son and his wife, they're totally like, yeah, they have a nap time, they have a bedtime, they eat
mhm,
at this time, they get up at this time. My daughter is like, well, when they drop, but she is getting better. Because I noticed now, I take that back. She's actually doing more structured bedtime too. But there for a while, she was kind of like us. We didn't have that. We were just like, yeah, wherever they drop, that's where they go. Good
mhm.
night. But
Well, so I was kinda like that until a couple or what, 2 months ago,
yeah.
where it was just like, we're up until it's like till they go to bed. But then I was getting exhausted and I didn't have any time like at nighttime. So yeah, I we decided with the bedtime and I'm stuck
Yeah.
to it.
Stick
So
to your guns. Well, let's say hello to everybody. Hello,
hi
haters,
guys.
little
Oh, there
trolls,
are
little
some
hate watchers.
haters. Ooh.
Any of you that want to, you know, bully an old lady, feel free. It feels like everybody else has.
Yeah,
How about bullying an old lady, old grandma? Isn't that
that was wild to
that's
me.
not a
That
nice look, right?
that's not a nice look.
Okay. I,
Yeah.
I, I thought maybe I'm
And
just being
then
crazy.
no, you're not being crazy. And then
Yeah.
and some people even
Yeah.
that was watching started bullying a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It happens, but
So,
I'm very
especially when it's somebody who
surprised.
knows nothing about you
Yeah. Who
and
doesn't know me?
you've never like communicated with this
No
person.
conversations.
So,
None. Zero.
has to be the only thing I can think of is it's jealousy. That's the only thing I can think of.
Envy. I try to teach my kids. I don't know about that because I don't know anything about this
Yeah,
person. So
no.
I
I'm
don't
just
know
going
where
off what I think.
anything. Yeah, I don't know about anything where anybody's coming from. I
Mhm.
can't begin to know what anybody else's feelings are. But I try to teach my kids. When I was a parent, when my kids were little, like of the biggest thing that you can learn, you cannot change other people. You can only change yourself, right?
Mhm.
And envy really is the thief of all joy. Like it robs you. Like it doesn't do anything to the person that you're hating on and jealous of and envying. It creates a black hole in you.
Right.
And so if that is the case, then
Yeah.
thoughts and prayers, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. I don't even. I'm like, wow.
Well, to not like somebody and to hate somebody that you don't even know or you have no I don't know what reason you would have. So there's got to be something not going on upstairs.
Yes.
So
I don't.
I
I
don't
don't know. Like I said, it's so shocking to me. Like I sometimes you wonder. It's so surreal. You wonder, is this real? Am I in real life right now?
right.
Are you attempting to bully a grandma? Okay. Okay. All right. That's where you are. Well, all the good that you can get then may you receive all the karma from that. You know what I mean? Like, okay,
You
sure.
know, sometimes I don't know how to act, so it took a lot for me not to make that situation worse because
Yeah.
that's the only reason I couldn't because it would just make it worse, and there's no sense in that. And we
No.
know from my past that I have a habit of doing that sometimes by accident.
Yeah, because you love really hard and fiercely, and
I
I love that about
literally
you.
love you so much
And I
that
love you
I can't
back.
stand it. I
Yeah,
literally and I wanna protect you. So
I
that's,
know.
like,
You're
why I wanna
sweet. People
yeah.
come to my people do that. I feel like sometimes I play the damsel in distress a little too much, and I need to get out of that because I can take care of myself, as y'all know. And
Mhm.
some
Oh,
things
100%.
are, you when you get my age, you kind of think, should I respond and be that way with this person? No,
Yeah.
of course not. Like that's not going to resolve anything. There's no some people you don't go to and say, "Hey man, let's hash this out," because it's too far gone for anybody to hash out, and it doesn't seem like it's reasonable. So why would I want to reason with someone who doesn't seem like they are reasonable? I don't
Mhm.
know. I'm
No.
just
Yeah.
commenting on what I see, but
Allegedly.
and if this person is crying out for help, like, I really sincerely, with all my heart, like, I don't wish malice.
No,
I want
100%.
that person to have peace and calmness and get that in their life, you know what I mean? Like, I want that. I want
Yeah,
that for
for sure.
everyone, even haters and people who hate me, like, I don't wish the worst for them, but in the moment you do, like, in the moment you get in your head, like, "Well, fuck you," like, "Fuck
Mhm.
you for being mean to me," like,
That's the tendency I have
right,
sometimes.
I have that too, but then I have to step back and think, "What is it in this person that is causing that
That's
reaction
true.
to me?
Yeah,
What
what's went on to
Yeah,
make
what have
them.
I
Yeah.
done in something?" And I'm sure there's some little slight of I'm a petty bitch sometimes, so maybe I have done something in a video they thought was about. I don't know, but I apologize, and let's just agree to not agree to disagree, and we'll just leave it at that, and we don't have to be friends.
Mm-mm.
Not everybody has to be kumbaya and friends. And the thing is, if you're 25, I get it. You have a totally different vibe than me. I have children that age. So I'm a grandma, I'm a mother, I'm a wife. I'm a totally different thing than you. So our two things don't compete where we don't compare at all. Like,
Mhm.
do you know what I mean? Like, there's
Yeah.
no competition when you may offer something different to people that I can't. I totally can't be a 25-year-old again. I don't have that style. I don't have that whimsy, that quirkiness, that fun in me. I just don't.
Right.
So, yeah, I
You
don't.
have the fun in you.
Well, I'm fun, but I'm not a 25-year-old anymore. And so, yeah, being that it's not really competition anymore. It's just none of this is
And there
competition to
shouldn't.
me.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
was
making my way, trying to make a little money and do my thing and have fun at the same time.
yeah. There shouldn't be any competition with, yeah, at
There
all.
shouldn't be,
There
but
shouldn't be. Like, do your
there
thing.
is.
Everybody does their own content. You know what I mean? Like,
There are millions of us.
yes.
There are literally millions of creators in the world. YouTube, social media creators, influencers, people who do this just to get out of their freaking life for a minute and have fun. That there are millions of us who do that.
And here and there,
So
we're all gonna unbox the same thing.
we
Like,
are.
like
And
it's
now
just,
I kind of feel like, God, I have a couple of items that I want to unbox, but now I feel like shit. Am I yucking
mm-mm.
somebody's yum by
Do
buying
not,
something that you might buy?
don't even. You
God,
just,
guys,
girl, you just keep on a trucking.
make it make sense. But anyway, we will say, hey, Steph, lurking at work, but have an AirPod in. Oh, hey, girl. Okay, okay, okay. Pixie Buddha. And my face is going to get red because I have my heating blanket on me. And y'all know I flash. I do hot flashes, go in and out of it. So, Pixie, yeah, the poor puppy. Oh my God. Gary, I am up in East Tennessee in the Tri Cities. So, yeah, if you're near me, say hey. What's up? What's up? Cosmetic and handbags with Evelyn. Healing prayers. Turn on the dog TV for her. Yeah, I need to. Um, she says my kitten got spayed and they found she was born with only one kidney. Wow.
Oh.
But I hope she's doing okay because I think didn't you say it today, guys? I can live without one kidney, right? But we were kidding. But I think you can. Yeah.
You can.
I hope. I
Oh,
hope
girl,
so.
yeah, because we were talking about P9s, and I said, "Yeah, I'm poor, but I could probably sell a kidney." I feel
I'll
like
take
that's
your.
worth a P9.
I'll take your kidney.
Yeah, I'll
Mine
totally
have
sell
failed
one.
me.
I have two. I only need one.
Hell
What
yeah.
I don't have is a P9.
I know.
I know,
She's
bitch. It's
well, and the thing
fantastic.
is, I didn't put her back here for a reason, but I have kept that bag with me every minute since I unboxed her because I love it.
Mhm.
That friggin' like
You're just sitting on that couch and you're just like touching it and like
I
here and
do. I get it
there.
down and I sniff the leather
Mhm.
and I open it up
Girl,
and I
that's
have a
what
little.
I do, that same kind of stuff. Like when I get a new bag that I just absolutely fall in love with, it will literally be on the back of my couch, and then I just like randomly like I'm like this. Oh my gosh, that's
Oh
mine.
my god. My bag.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
mine.
Oh God. Dee Dee, hello. Welcome in. Naya's life. Hey, said hi. Marsha's here. Jackie, Janet, how are you, doll? Elijah Riggs, yeah, eating steroids makes you feel terrible. Yeah, I don't do it to make my muscles big. I do it to, okay. All right. Elijah, thank you for sharing, I guess. I don't
What did Elijah say?
uh to shrink my generals, but I think he was trying to say, or he or she was trying to say genitals, maybe.
Mm, mhm.
I mean,
Okay.
and there has to be a reason for that. So I'm not gonna yuck your yum or poo poo the idea.
Mm-mm.
So I'm just gonna
No,
say,
do it.
okay, I will take your word for it. But yeah, I'm on some medication that's really, because I'm on a lot of shit right now too for mine. But I'm getting the constant dry mouth like crazy, and it's not steroids. I think it is my antibiotic, maybe, and maybe the pain thing I take at night. I don't know.
Mm.
But the last couple weeks, I've been like, you know that thing in
Know
that Jim
exactly what
Carrey movie where he takes the pills and he's like, "You make it a little dry." Yeah, I'm that way.
that's you right now.
Hmm.
Well, I'm just getting fatter because I stopped taking my Monjora like 2 months ago.
2 months. So, have you really gained weight? I mean, I can't tell. I
Mhm.
think you look great.
18 pounds.
Really?
Mhm.
Gosh.
And
So,
I'm nervous that I'm gonna keep getting bigger. I have a doctor's appointment sometime this month, so I'm gonna try to get on something else, but
yeah,
girl, I'm more like, after I got off of it, I wanna eat everything. Like,
yeah,
it's way worse than before. So
uh,
I'm not gonna let myself get back because I lost 70 some pounds,
yeah.
and then I lost, like, a good 30 of that before I even got on Monjora.
Okay.
But, yeah, I started gaining weight back again, and I had to stop taking it because from we both used to drink in the back in the day, so we know what
Yeah.
a hangover feels like.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's every time I took it the next day, that's how I felt like I had a really bad hangover. So, I
Oh,
felt like it was affecting how I was present with the babies,
hmm.
and that's not worth it for me, so
Gotcha.
on that day.
Yeah. Maybe they can switch you out, or maybe you could try microdosing it. I know a lot of people do that. My daughter is on a very small dosage and she doesn't like the way it makes her feel and the side effects. So I think she's
Mhm,
actually going to go off for a little while
mhm.
too. And I said, well, what are we going to do if, you put weight back on? What's going to happen? And she's like, I'll go back into it, very small, go back on it a little bit. But I don't know.
Well,
It's
the
just
thing is
something.
the lower dosages I can do, and I've
Mhm.
tried that, but I'm hungry
Mhm.
still. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't do anything. It does nothing for
Does
me.
it doesn't take away the food noise or anything, your cravings or
Mm-mm.
anything? Yeah, I
No.
mean, it's just like wasting meds if that's the case. Like if it
Yeah.
doesn't do what it's prescribed to do and dull the GLP, the hormones in your body, then what's the point, right?
Yeah,
It's
it didn't.
expensive and
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, I get it.
So, yeah, I'm gonna try something else, though. There's so many different ones out there now, so we'll see what happens, but I can tell you this, homegirl's not gaining their whole 70 pounds back.
No, you'll be fine. I have faith in you. You got this.
Mhm.
And it's getting to be summer, so you'll be more active
Yeah,
outside and stuff. Yeah, I
for
know you.
sure.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And you're gonna start chasing babies who can walk now.
Oh, they both walk now. That started. They're
Oh my
both
god.
walking, which is insane to me.
Oh my god. Hey, LA is here. What's up, girl? Um, it's little kids that needs a pastime. Yep. Bro, what is this? What's going okay. I love the troll. I mean, you gotta love the
Mhm.
trolls. But anyway, girl, the geezer made dinner and didn't say a word. Sorry, I'm late. I got stuck on a police dashboard cam. Oh, I love those dashboard camera videos from where people are locked up. I
Mhm.
shouldn't say that, but they are enjoyable when they go crazy and say crazy shit.
Yeah,
So
I get caught up in those sometimes too.
Dawn is here. Oh, thank God you're here, Dawn. Dawn is like, I'm on it. Get out, get out, get out, troll.
Dawn's got this.
Yeah, Dee Dee said, or Dawn and Dee Dee, you do you, Winnie, right? Yeah, yeah. We carry on, we persevere. I won't say that, you know, when I was on the radio too, I had a lot of like I this is what I was telling Dee Dee. Dee Dee and I talked on the phone the other night for a long time after that, and I know we were, chatting back and forth, but
Mhm.
like, when I was on the radio, like that's the first thing you figure out is you are not going to be everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
And you are going to get people who will go out of their way and tell you, I don't like you. You're a bitch for no other reason than they just don't. Something in you triggers them. I don't know what it is. And so I realized that from being, a radio person. So, but it still kind of hurts your feelings in a little, not as much as it used to, and bad comments and stuff like that. It's still, and that's what someone wants, right? That's what somebody
Yeah.
wants to elicit in you is a hurt feeling and I get that. I get, therapy has taught me all kinds of shit, but like I get the reasons behind why somebody wants to tear you down, right? To make themselves feel better. But in the end, I know from when I've done that in the past, and I have done that, it makes you feel like shit in the
Mhm.
in the end, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a little hurtful, but then I kind of have to analyze it and go, what's going on? Like there's
Right.
something deeper here. It's not just me, right? And
Well, and
yeah.
all of it, like, yeah, everybody's got something going on, and you don't know what's going on in somebody else's life.
No,
So,
not at all.
but
So,
I don't know. Sometimes maybe tame back the hatefulness and the false, comments of saying somebody is a certain.
yeah.
I mean, you were. 'Cause he said, or somebody said that you were something, and that's absolutely not in a million years. So
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think so, but then you kind of
no.
question yourself when people call you out on shit and say shit about you. You go, wait, let me run through the Rolodex of what's going on
Mm-mm.
here, but anyway, yeah, and two, in a forum like this, and I've seen this just happen to other creators, not especially in this niche, um, but to flame someone up and call people out and do drama, that does get salacious, and people will start watching you for that to see you crash out
And
and be a
maybe
train
that's the
wreck.
game plan there.
Maybe, and that's, crazy like a fox, like, good on you. I wish people nothing but success if that is the game plan, sure.
Mhm.
Because drama does there's a few creators that do that just to flame people up and, just rage bait people, and I get that, but I don't think what we're doing is a purse channel, right? And
Right.
I'm not doing that sort of thing, so I think if you're wanting to get interaction with bags and handbags and fashion and style and stuff, maybe that's one way to go about it, but like you're gonna go funneling into a whole other road, and much success, I guess. Much success to you then.
Yeah.
Okay. Good day, sir. So
Bye.
bye.
I
So
would say I'm actually very proud of myself though, because we know that sometimes my mouth can fly off the handle.
we've had a
And
few
I was like so good in this situation.
you did
I
good, and
Well, I thought
yeah.
about you. You were like, I was like this, I can't do that to my friend.
Yeah,
Cause
it's just some things elicit a response and
Mhm.
some don't.
I mean, I'm
Like,
grown. Look at
absolutely
me.
don't. Yeah. Right?
I'm a grown up now.
Yeah, we're grown. We're grown. And while it takes mentioning, because I don't want people to think stuff doesn't affect us, because it does. It just does. But then I don't know, you just kind of have to weigh all the things with it and go, well, in the grand scheme of things, everybody's okay and whatever. It's life still goes on. I mean, I have like this, I know this for you. This part of our life is this much of it. What you see is a little tiny
Mhm.
snapshot. Like we have broader, like I'm worried about my dog. I'm worried about my husband's health. I'm worried about my daughter graduating coming up. I'm worried about my grandkids, me, my sickness and illnesses, my friends. So yeah, my life is filled to the brim with, my heart is full worrying about those things. So worrying about like studying something else is like,
No.
really, like, don't Put your evil off on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're gonna get back on. Yeah, do a backflip. Yes, I'm gonna do that for you. I love it.
Oh, ZYX1, my boobs would hit me in the face. I can't.
Right? Mine used to, but
I can't do
oh
that.
God, I can't even barely get up from a sitting position. So an actual backflip. Oh, hey, Mike, how are you? I watched one of your videos yesterday. I gave you a thumbs up. How are you? I hope you guys, and say hello to your wife. I hope you guys are doing well. Mike has a business that he is promoting. He sells bags, guys. So get
Oh.
over, drop it down in the chat, will you, Mike? So we can see and go over because you have some really nice bags up for grab right now. I saw a Chanel bag, a really nice Speedy. Yeah. So, yeah, drop that down in there. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you and your wife. And I loved your video. You're very good at it. And you guys are going to do well. I can tell. So, I know Mike's like, wow, we picked the great time to get into these luxury bags because everything you see online. Have you seen this?
Are they a new channel?
Well, they have a selling. They live near Dawn, and so
Oh,
he had,
okay.
yeah, he was a jeweler, like a had a like a Rolex watch shop like type deal,
Oh,
and
awesome.
they branched out, and him and his wife are now actually selling, procuring, and buying and selling bags. So yes, very excited. Oh, Saya, thank you for the super chat. Oh my God, I appreciate that so much, guys. That's
So,
awesome. You're so sweet. Pittsburgh, sorry. So near Brian. Near you.
I live an hour away from Pittsburgh. Who is this? Oh gosh.
Mike, put it down in there.
Do they
Yeah.
have a storefront?
Yeah, they have a store. They have an actual store and they just open it and they have online presence as well. So
So
yeah.
Thursday, our friend Jamie from James Jam is
Oh my,
coming to my house,
oh my God, that's gonna
and
be so
she's
fun.
going to be here till Sunday. And Saturday, we are going to Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
So we might have to stop in
You should stop in.
and do a
Very
little
lovely
vlog.
people. Very nice. Have always been really nice. I want to have them on one night. Here it is. Yeah, at Lux Jewelers LLC in Peters Township. And so if you want to go over to Instagram and look up Mike and give him an ad, that way you guys that love bags and love to buy and, trade bags, Mike is your guy. So he and his wife have a lovely business they're starting. So good prices, good stock. So yeah, they're
Oh gosh,
learning and I think they've figured it
really
out.
excited.
So but yeah, so thank you. Saya, how are you? Aloha, my friend. Hope you are well. Yeah, I think it is Lux Jewelers LLC, all one word, all together on Insta. And so yeah, our
Totally checking
prices
them
beat
out.
Rebag. Anything beats Rebag. We hate us some Rebag guys.
um, I might take a Fendi Peekaboo to you so you can look at it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The wicker one, the
The raffia
rattan.
one, yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
It's a
Saya hooked
beautiful
me up
bag.
with a deal the other day, and Saya texted me this deal, and he was like, "Look at this," and I went, "Ooh." I went over there and went, "But shit, bye." I bought it like without even looking twice. I just went, "Oh God, yeah, bye."
You're like, "This, it's mine."
It is mine, and you're gonna die when you see it, and when you see what Saya found it for. Blessed and highly favorable, yeah, highly favored,
Was
yes.
it like a amazing, like, insane price?
Like, me and Leanne both are we were talking today because she has this bag, and she was like, I was looking at the pictures of it, and she's like, "It looks legit to me, like, we don't know why they did this." It was, I will say a good deal. Now, I hate to say what it was because then people are gonna be like, "Oh, she's reselling this cheap." But that's my idea to maybe flip this bag eventually. But I'll
Yes.
tell
Girl,
you,
that's what we do sometimes.
yeah,
Like,
and, you had one of these too, and I think you have moved it on out. But
I
yeah,
had one.
yeah,
Oh my god, the suspense is killing me.
yeah. So
Was it okay, um, can I just if I guess the right
yeah,
okay, is it Fendi?
nope,
Okay, Louis Vuitton, obviously.
no, mm-mm,
Oh,
nope.
not. Um, and
Yeah,
I had one?
you did,
God,
you
I don't even
did.
remember what I've had.
It's a tote bag.
It's a tote bag. Is it
Yeah.
oh, I know what it is.
Mhm. And I'm not okay, so I know when I don't know why it was, but LA got one and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Mhm.
It's gorgeous. I really it's something right up my alley, right? But I stopped kind of trading in this a while back, like last year. I sold pretty much all of these that I had. And she was like, "You gotta get on this bag. This is a great bag." And I was like, "I know, I do love it." I don't know what prevented me from just going on there and getting it when she did, but this is what it was. This is like divine intervention. I don't wanna say that, but something said, "Hmm,
You gotta
girl."
wait, girl.
Yeah. So I'm like, so
So,
yeah, if it ends up being legit, I am just gonna be
was it number 1
crazy.
or number 2?
What you mean? Oh, Leanne said it. It's an MJ.
Way to go, Leanne. I'm just
Second
kidding.
one, second one. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But thank you, Dawn. Thank you so much for you guys modding. I need to make Jeanette or somebody else a mod too. Gosh, I don't know. Yeah, it's same on YouTube. So everything that Mike put down there, definitely go over. Oh wow, Mike, yeah. Okay. Sweet. But yes, he's done some videos and he's doing good. I need to push him more on the YouTube. Send me all your info, Mike, and I will. I'll do that. I'll put this down since we mentioned. I'll put it down in the description box. Maybe pin a comment for you because I want you guys to do well. I feel like people say like, oh, luxury bags, man, they're circling the drain. They're made in China. They're this. They're that. No, don't buy. But it's a prime opportunity if you're buying and selling to frigging buy, right? So it
Yeah.
just really is. And so I don't think there is a bad time to get into the buying and selling because what you're doing is buying and selling. So yeah. Um, but then selling has to be good for somebody because people are buying. So I don't know.
This
But it
is
is
true.
it's more of a buyer's market right now. I think just there's so much swirling. I don't think the hype has to do because us that love handbags and there's millions of us, right? We've already said that, but we're gonna keep buying because we're like, nobody can tell us no. We're rehabs for quitters. We ain't stopping, right?
We're
But
and we're not responsible.
no, we're very much fiscally not responsible.
Yes.
So we are
We make
going to
bad
keep.
choices.
We're like, bling, okay, hit me in the head with a bag, I'll buy it.
Mhm.
And so those diehard people who love handbags are just going to keep on. But yes, I will agree that some of the luxury channels that have made videos in the past, and nothing comes to mind right now, but boring. It is a little bit blasé out there. There's nothing. I don't know if
So
it's
it
just us. Are we jaded?
it is because, that's what I feel like I would watch many evenings is, like, handbag videos and,
Yeah.
like, I'll like what we do,
Mhm.
and I'm having a real hard time doing that right now. I'm watching other things.
I am too. I am too. I
Mhm.
mean, I'm still watching, my friends and
Me
stuff like
too.
that, but I don't get suggested. I found that I'm not, maybe it's because we are watching other things and invested in other things, but I found that I used to, I'd go on my homepage and it would just be everybody, the bag's greatest hits, right?
Mhm.
And now it's just the people that I regularly watch and some just bizarro things. Like, I don't know if the universe is trying to tell me another thing about my finances, but there's a lot of, I have $85,000 of credit card that, all of that stuff is coming up too. And like how I managed to pay off, my house and my car, and I'm living in a cardboard, like all that shit comes up. And I'm like, are y'all trying to tell me something? What?
I don't listen to those signs.
Signs. Everybody needs a sign. I
Mhm.
did shop today. Did not buy a bag, but bought clothes. Because look at my friggin' t-shirts, guys. Look at them.
I girl,
It's a
they're
good
getting
problem to
big.
have.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah. But it's still like they're like, yeah, girl, that's pretty much a dress now. And then I put on jeans that a month ago came up to my ankles, and then they come down to, my shoe. And
Mhm.
I noticed that we were at Sam's the other day, and I told my daughter, I was like, what's going on with these jeans? I just had these on the other day, and they're not as short. And she goes, duh. You're not taking up as much room around your midsection, so they're falling a little more. I'm like, oh crap, good deal,
That's
great.
a good deal to have, yeah.
Dee Dee, you did. I saw your live the other day. Dee Dee paid off. They paid off their mortgage. Oh my God,
Wow.
5 years early. If you do that,
That's great.
they say an extra house payment a year does that, but I put extra money toward. Well, I don't do it as much. I lied. I haven't done that in a while, but I used to chunk, just $100 extra on a principal if I had it. If I had it, da 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 da, and it does pay it down. It does pay it down. I've had this house paid off a couple times, guys, or really close, and then I'm like, oh, I've spent too much money. Yeah.
Well,
What are you gonna do? Look
we're
at
gonna
my
con
face.
this is the thing, we're gonna continue to do this shit.
We
Like we know deep down we're like this, "Are we making the
are.
right choice?" Oh,
And
yes, we
and
are.
I that little button inside of you, it's called your
Mhm,
conscience. It goes,
mhm.
"Mm-mm, girl, turn left. Where are you going?
Mm-mm,
You're
I can't.
bitch. You turned right. I told you to go left." And you go, "I ignored you again." But look
I do
at
that
this bag.
quite often. Yeah, but see, this is the thing. That bag, you literally sold a lot of your collection to get that bag. So it
I
wasn't
did.
like you just were like, "Oh, I'm putting that on a credit card." You know what I
No,
mean?
I didn't put
So it wasn't an irresponsible purchase, I don't
one
think.
cent of this. This is all cash bankrolled.
Mhm.
And I'm telling the truth this time. I think I've told you guys that before, and I was lying to myself and you. But no, this time for freaking real, like
Yeah.
100%. But
Oh, well, when it was
yeah,
happening, I kept going, "Do you remember me messaging you?" And I'd be like, "Girl, how close are we?" Because
yeah,
I felt like we were both buying a P9 with your
yeah, we
mom.
were there, and it
Right.
was that instant gratification because I have FOMO so bad, and I don't think the amethyst one is available at LV. And Becca, I love you, Becca. I love you with all my heart, and I wanted to ride with you 100%, and it wasn't her fault. I mean,
Yeah.
she wished it for like she wanted me to get the blue or the purple. Like she was like,
Mhm.
"Girl, I want it so bad for you." But I think she had another size in a color that I had originally stated yesterday, and she texted, and I was like, "Of course, but I can't do it. I can't do it." And Bill was so sweet. He was like, because I had said it out loud. I said, "Oh, Becca has this," and I said, "Of course I can't do it. I don't have another 10 grand sitting around. I've got to buy my daughter a car."
Mhm.
But he said, "I wish I could buy that for you, babe. I really do. I would. I would get it for you in the pink color because you want it, and this bag made you so freaking happy." He's like,
I
"I would
love
get it if
that.
I had the money." And I was like, "Oh, just you saying it made my Mother's Day."
Mhm.
Okay, so but yeah, I am happy that I got the purple. I really
I
am.
think the purple is the best one for you.
Legit, like it
Yes.
is, and it being Mother's Day, and my mom loving purple
Mhm.
so much, and she's like, "God dang it, it had to be."
And
Ah,
I don't know
yeah.
why I'm having a brain fart, but what size is yours again? Is yours the 25 or the 30?
It's the 25. Well,
Okay.
okay, guys, let's take a look at it.
Right. Let's get it out. I mean,
Can you guys see it, or am I too?
oh, she's so pretty.
Let me look on the. Yeah, she's. She's such that beast. What do you guys think? Should I keep all this on there or go ahead and charm it up with my charms?
I think you should keep that stuff on there.
Yeah, it's legit. Again, I keep saying legit, but the little
She's so pretty.
and the smell though. Woo-hoo-wee. I'm waiting on okay, so I guess everybody's like, bitch, why aren't you putting your stuff in it? Because I'm waiting on an insert from Zumoni. And they haven't gotten back to me on it yet. So it might take me a little while to get the perfect insert for it. But I just don't want to mess up this.
No.
Look at this. It's
What
so
color
pretty.
insert are you gonna get?
I think I'm gonna try to get it. Well, I think on the silky ones they only do like black, tan. I think there's a pink, probably a pink or pastel color of some sort. Maybe a creamy color. I don't know. But brown.
I feel like pink would look so good.
I do too. Oh my god. I am that excited.
I mean,
And
you
I
should
have
be.
purse piece, guys. I have purse piece.
You don't.
Damn it. I do not. But I haven't bought any bags in like a week.
Girl, that's that is good.
I know for me. But I did trade Jackie a bag. I
You did
trade
a trade?
Yeah, we did a trade.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, it's a Viv, and I've never owned a Vivian. And
Okay.
yeah, and it's a
Yeah.
little yes, I'm so
I'm excited to see
excited.
that.
I'm
So
very
I
excited.
have a bag that I had made for myself
Oh,
coming, and it says it should be here between the 9th, so maybe Friday. But then it says the 12th, so it's gonna be either Friday or Monday. So
oh
Friday,
my god.
Saturday, or Monday, and I'm so hoping that it's Friday or Saturday.
I cannot wait to
Oh, I can't
see your
either.
egg and your face and
Well,
your
and I'm
whole
gonna
like
do a true unboxing on this one. So
yeah.
I'm gonna it's gonna sit here until I can film, which is gonna be dreadful. Um, but I'm going to do that. And I mean, I haven't filmed in how long? A long time.
It's been a
So
minute.
it's been a minute. So yeah, I'm gonna do a true unboxing on this one. I'm super amped about it.
Oh my god, yeah. If I can get LA on, we want to sell some of Leanne's bags, so we'll do a vlog sale. I know everybody's like, "Bitch, you doing another vlog?" But Leanne has bags, and we got to
This
sell
one's
them.
this that's even funner because we don't know what Leanne has.
No,
So
well, I
we
do.
know
She
what
has
you
great
have.
bags. She has
Yeah.
great bags. And she's willing to part with a lot. So,
Oh my
she just got yeah,
god.
she got some nice stuff in the last couple weeks, especially today. The one she showed me, it was one that we saw in well, she got two that we saw in Nashville that like one YSL and one the row.
Oh, she fancy.
She's so fancy. Listen, that row bag though, I picked it up at Nordstrom and
Is that the
this
next one on your list?
no, but well, okay, I can't like oh, oh my god,
So
I
it's
love it.
so good.
It's the leather is leathering like this. Like
Okay.
it's the leather. When you feel this, Leanne, you're gonna be like, oh yeah. But yeah, she's gonna show us her bags. We're gonna do a big reveal from her bags one day. And
Oh, I
just
kinda love it.
isn't
I'm
it fun? Just
excited.
yeah, it's
Yes.
fun to see what other people
Yeah.
have. And she influences me a lot. I don't know if I influence her, but we went to Nordstrom Rack and we were just kind of like picking up stuff like candy store, like, oh shit, oh wow, oh. But you know what? We didn't buy anything, and it was the weirdest thing. And then we came home and we're like, shit, let's buy some bags. So we did when we got home. But yeah, I I tell you, did you see Eva's bag? The newest one that she got, the bee bag.
Yes. The one in the brown leather. Oh gosh, I'm literally it is such a gorgeous bag.
I know everybody hates the B word. The
I
bullets.
know.
Do we
But
still hate it now that Demna's gone? Or are we a little more? But people have very strong feelings on
I don't
Valencia.
see how we can I don't know. I
I don't know.
If I like the bag, I like the bag. There's something shady going on in every company. So
Yeah, True, but this one was way out there, and
It was,
people will not
but
forget.
that creative director is not there anymore, right? Or whoever it is. What's
Yeah.
so he's gone. So that's who that was under.
Wait,
Um,
Leanne, what Edie? Oh yeah, the Edie bag. Yeah, that she got the Edie bag, by the way, from the row in a gorgeous navy.
oh my gosh, which one is that bag? The Edie bag.
It's like a circular duffel with two top handles.
Oh yeah, okay.
Not the little,
Okay.
they had the little bitty one, the '90s bag, but it's the bigger. So they had it on 24S. Oh my
Oh my
god, the
gosh.
leather is the inside. Show me the inside. It's full on leather too today. Those twins did it right on this bag, but
So I went on
I love it.
24S, and do they not have Fendi and Gucci anymore?
So it all has to be an LVMH company.
Oh,
So
so that
under
so
the
it has switched.
yeah,
Or
well,
no.
I don't know if it's
Oh my
switched, but I feel
gosh.
like
I'm confused. The other day I went on a 24 and S and or 24S or whatever and was looking at trying to look at bags
mhm.
and I kept trying to look at Fendi bags, but this is the thing, I was looking at the wrong thing. I meant to go on Sensor.net
Sensor, yeah, Sensor
because
has
that's
the
who has the
deals.
Fendi's really good.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and the
That
Gucci.
was my fault. Yeah, I messed up.
Yeah, Sensor. Do you know I did they were so into my video when I did it before Christmas, and they were like, "Hey girl, let's do another video." And so then we did another one, and then they're like, "Oh, we'll be back in touch." And I was like, "Okay." But you haven't seen anybody. Their budget just must be
Yeah.
done for, I guess, sending out freebies. And well, they didn't send you anything free. They gave you
Yeah.
a little discount, then you paid the rest, or if you wanted to get something for the amount that they were offering. But the thing about them is like it's like nothing. Crickets chirp. I mean, I don't see any ads for them. I don't see other people opening much for them. Like
Mm-mm.
I'm not seeing much at all.
No.
So I'm kind
I
of
haven't
like,
seen
wait,
anybody unboxing anything from there.
mm-mm, nope. And
So,
I've told y'all a million times about sponsors. Yes,
mhm,
I can be bought. And I'm not
mhm,
ashamed to say that. There is no
mhm,
shame in doing something that you love, but why not get paid while you're doing it?
mhm. 'Cause this is work.
It
Like,
is work.
when you're making videos, it's work.
It is work. And I enjoy this work.
Mhm.
But also, I feel like there's no crime. I wouldn't yuck anybody else's. There's no crime in getting paid to do something you love. That's a bonus. That is just like a
No,
keep
and when
doing
you
it.
truly love the item that you're sponsoring, that's
Exactly.
good. Yeah.
And I'll say that I have been sponsored by a few people that I flat on refuse to go any further than one video on. Yeah. That does happen because I'm not, you can buy me, but if your shit sucks, we're done.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're totally over with. I'm not gonna, no, thank you. I've had enough.
Bye.
Yeah. So there's quite a few that I've said, oh yeah, I'll do it. Let's do one. Okay. And then I'm like, no, no.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Not that I'm that in demand because I'm not. I mean, I think everybody in the YouTube, whatever, in this corner of the world get those, hey, will you show my whatever? We get a bunch of that, but you got to weed through all the shit to find anything legit anymore. But yeah. What are you gonna do, Ed? What are you
You know,
gonna do?
I I can be bought, so if somebody wants me to sponsor something, let me know.
Let it be known. Hell yes.
So,
Lisa!
although I
Like,
did stop on one of the things I was having sent to me. I did. I was like,
yeah.
"No, this isn't for me anymore."
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, you
because
grow out of things or you
I'm a
find
grown
out
up
the
now.
quality is shitty. And yeah,
Mhm.
I think you kind of felt like,
I
eh.
felt icky. Wha
Hmm.
and but the thing is what got me was free. Oh, I
Hmm.
love free stuff. So
Yeah, they blind you by that. And then
mhm,
they want to, of course, you do one thing and they go, oh, here's 15 more free items. But you're kind of
mhm,
selling your soul to the devil then. But I mean, if people who don't feel some sort of way about it, that's cool. I don't yuck their yum
yeah.
either, man. Do you do what you got to do? I don't. But if
Oh,
you personally feel like shit about any one thing, then that's something
mhm.
that's not for you. Yeah.
Well, and that's what at one point, they were just coming in, and I had boxes stacking up there, and they were like it was free stuff, and but then I hated that I felt obligated to film those items,
Yeah.
and, I just felt yucky about it, so
And when you feel yucky, we're
and
done.
then that we're done, yeah.
Are done. So tell me everything. So you've got a bag coming in.
I do have a bag coming in. I actually have another bag coming in too that I purchased off of Candy, Sweet Love of LV. Mhm,
What? Oh
mhm.
my God.
Yeah,
Candy has a
so
good little business she's got going
yeah.
on there. And she's a hustler, and her and her husband really made a really good business.
Mhm.
They're doing well. So
And
I
I
love that
like
for
working
her.
with yeah, she's doing
Yeah,
really good.
she's really nice to work with, and she
Mhm.
really is. Sometimes you see people and you hear about actors and you think, "Oh, they play such a sweetheart," and then you meet them and they're assholes, but Candy is sweet on and off the camera. She's just a very nice person. So,
Yeah, I
her and
get
her
that.
husband both are sweet people. They're good people. So,
Yeah, I have
yeah,
an SLG and a bag coming from her.
I can't wait. Are we going to do videos on this?
We are, yeah. I'm actually gonna get back so, you know that I've had a lot of stuff going on, especially when it comes to the babies and stuff, and there's been some court cases and just different things like that. And, so, because I've told you, but,
Yeah.
one of my babies, we are moving to an adoption case. So,
That's amazing.
yeah, so,
Congratulations,
uh,
Ed.
one of my babies is 100% staying with me.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
glad.
so, I can't believe that it actually came, but I know. So now I'm waiting on we had a court case, and we're waiting on the ruling for my other baby, and, um yeah, we're almost there, girl. So that was like there was so much going on with that. I just didn't have my headspace. My head wasn't in the space to like film
Yeah.
videos and do that stuff.
It
So
happens. Life
I'm
comes first.
yeah, and there was other things too, but like yeah, I'm gonna come back and I want to start doing two video because I enjoy doing this. It's just
Yeah.
that when I got to the point where I felt like I have all this other stuff going on in life, and then I had to like force myself to figure out the time to do a video, then
Yeah.
it wasn't fun anymore. And that's when I had like me and you talked, and I was like, yeah, I gotta just cut back for a little while and then pop on here and there. But other than that, that was no, I'm gonna definitely be back twice a week. I just have to yeah, I'm starting to feel better, and I have a couple things coming in that are real good, so I'm excited about it.
Cannot
Mhm.
wait. I did buy this, Ed.
What is that? Oh, your heating blanket.
The drama of the heating blanket. So I bought this really good one on Amazon for $33, I think, the other day. It's been months ago. It's been a few months. I love it so much. I cannot get out from under that thing. But here's the thing with blankets and dogs and feet and, life, they need to be washed.
Mhm.
So an electric blanket can be washed. No big deal there. You have to let it dry out completely. You can't tumble it dry. So you have to lay it out and dry.
Oh.
So I didn't want to be without a daggone heated
Mhm.
blanket for 1 minute. So, but then I got this one. I didn't look at it well enough. My other one is like the Cadillac of it. It will go for 8 hours. This one's only three.
Oh gosh, and you ruined the other one. Or no,
No,
it's
I didn't.
laying out.
I just no, it's laying out.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay, good.
washed it,
Okay.
and yeah, because
It'll
I
be
I
back
thought
tomorrow. It's
I need an
fine.
air and a spare. You know what I mean?
Yeah, makes total sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just love a cozy because I freeze anymore, Ed. I just
I
freeze.
I'm always hot. I can't do a heating blanket. I can't do anything like that. So
Really?
I don't even sleep with a blanket anymore half the time. I
Really?
can't. Yeah, I literally I start off in bed with a blanket, and then it's like I'm done.
It's gone.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I get that.
All
Yeah, I
because it's
used
so
to get
fat.
really bad. I still get hot flashes, so I do throw it off of me in the night, and then I get like, oh my god, I'm freezing my tits off, and then I have to pull it back on me. So, but Marilyn loves it when she's able to get on the couch again. She's tried to jump up a few times, and I'm like, you are going to injure yourself. You know how hard it is. You know how hard it is to corral a toddler. It's even
Mhm.
harder corralling a puppy because a puppy don't have no recollection of,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
shit, I'm hurt. Uh-huh, it'll just walk right into shit and be like, "Oh, I forgot," and start crying. So a dog will do some crazy things. So yeah, but anyway, that's all I've been thinking about. It's my dog, and
Yeah,
yeah, that's like,
I can't
oh
blame you. I'd be the same way.
God, I cried my face off with this dog the other night. Like I could not even be consoled.
She's your
I
baby.
I cried for 4, like, in the vet. Okay, here's the vet. Like, she was really bad, guys. On Thursday, that's when this all went down. Like, she'd been sick for a couple weeks. I'd been taking her in. And Leanne, but she was crying, like, and just falling over. Like, she wasn't using that side. She was just lethargic, and when she wasn't lethargic, she was screaming in pain. And so we carried her into the vet, and one of the vet techs had her in one position, and that's the only position that she could get her in where she would just be comfortable. And that lady, so sweet, she carried her around for 25 minutes
Aw.
like that. And I was like, oh my God. So they gave her a morphine shot. But the vet, they always tell you the worst things, right? And it's all very possible that she could be on her last leg. I mean, I don't know that, but she said, "What I suspect is it's this, but without, an MRI and us really getting in there and knowing, she could have meningitis, she could have cancers. Some cancers come up on the spine like that, and that could be what's caused." She's like, "I don't know. But if she responds to the steroids, it could be a crushed or disc or whatever they call it,
Mhm.
IVDD." And when she got to the point and she goes, and then we'll have to talk about quality of life. Ed,
Mhm.
when I tell you, I was doing the cry like trying to stifle
I
my
can
freaking
imagine.
cries in front of that doctor so I could hear the words that she was trying to tell me about her. But I couldn't focus on anything other than, "Oh my god, my dog
Mhm.
might die tonight. Like, this is happening." And I was going like that. And I've never like, I don't even know. Like, I was
No,
apologizing,
that's
like, "I am so sorry." And they're like, "It's fine. What we've told you is heavy duty shit. Like, you should be upset." Like, I'm like, and I just bawled. I mean, I just freaking, and I got in the car and just bawled my face off and held her. And, Bill was like, "She's not down yet, guys. Let's give her a
yeah.
chance. Let's do all the things we can." And I'm like, that's it. She's not walking. She's not going down steps. She's not jumping on shit. Like, girl, I'm in a routine now because it's been like 6 days. So I'm like 6 days in, but they said probably 30 days if she has this to heal from it. If she does heal from it, we don't know. But anyway,
Well,
I just keep
I
harping on
have
it because I'm so
faith.
crazy. I do too. I do too. MT, hello. Yeah, they are our babies. Oh my God. And like, it didn't inkling, it wasn't an inkling in my mind that, like, because she's 8, she'll be 9 next week.
Mhm.
But it wasn't like a thing because she had been such a healthy dog all along. Now, my
Yeah.
last dog lived to be 16, but that motherfucker had everything wrong with him. My Chihuahua, he was a walking, like Leanne knows. He was a petri dish of bad shit going on. Like, he had everything coming down the pike. Okay, like that dog was always in sickness. And
He
that
was
son
still
lived to be
kicking.
16. So I just took her in there thinking, oh, they're gonna fix this. If she's broken her leg or she's something, it's gonna be fine. They'll heal her. But when those words came out, mm-mm, I
Mhm.
lost
I
my
would be the
shit.
same way. Yeah, I would have been the same.
I lost my shit, and I was like, oh my god. And in the moment of me losing my shit, all I kept thinking was, she didn't get groomed last week. Last week was her grooming, but she couldn't get groomed because of all this, obviously. And I had to call my groomer and say no. Well, her nails and her hair is just, she's woolly, and her nails are like hitting the thing. And I don't want to cut her nails myself. I could, but I don't want to because I'm afraid I'll pull something and she'll jerk and it'll
Yeah.
hurt her. So I'm just not even doing that. But she slips when I let her eat downstairs. She'll walk a few steps and slip, and I think that's worse on her. And so at the vet, in the midst of all this, after they gave her the morphine, I said, "Would you guys do me a favor and cut her nails?" And that lady looked like I had three heads. She went, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's crazy, right?" She goes, "Yeah, we're not concerned about her nails right now." So and I felt so stupid, like, but in my mind, I kept thinking, like, I don't want to injure her more because she's slipping on
Yeah.
with her nails. That was my whole like, I'm trying to help her. I'm trying to help her. But the
Mhm.
lady was like, think logically for a minute. And here I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that was
Yeah, it
stupid. I'm
makes
like,
sense.
okay, yeah, you couldn't do that. Okay. Like, what the fuck? Yeah,
We
so that happened. I was thoroughly embarrassed. She was like, "What?
She's
No,
like,
this
"Not today, bitch. Not
bitch, this
today."
isn't a grooming visit. Your dog is really sick." And I was like, "Yeah."
You're like, "This is why she's in here. Can you guys give her a haircut too?"
I was like, "You don't care to express her anal glands for me, do ya?" Okay.
Oh,
Like, what?
God.
Yeah,
No, I get where you're coming from, though. I get it.
that happened. Like, I can't when I'm under pressure, I can't do this. I'm like, diarrhea of the mouth.
Gosh, I there's so many times when, like you said, under pressure, that I always go back and think about what I've said and the things I've said, and I'm like this. Oh
Yeah, and you wish
gosh,
you could real as soon as the words come out, you wish you
yes,
could.
but it's too late.
It's done. Those are hanging out there forever. I can't
Mhm.
pull that back. So, wow.
No,
Okay, great, great, great.
just move on from it.
Just move on. Yeah. The real POVs was timed out. Okay, thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you so much, Janet. Hi. Hey, Grace. Hey, Grace is here. Okay, it's awful. She hops now. Wait, 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 wait. Let me see what Marcia is saying. Oh, your pug is
Hey,
losing.
I'm
Use
gonna cut out for 2 seconds.
okay,
I will be right back.
okay. Marcia, what's wrong? Does your dog have IVDD too? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Ah, yeah, Leanne has pugs, and they say this thing happens in pug dogs too, like dogs with shorter legs, like bigger bodies and shorter legs, I guess. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Leanne had trouble with her pug last week. So we were both like, why are we having so much issues? We're having the same, troubles going on this week. It was crazy. Oh, Dawn, I know. And that's the thing. Like because y'all know I put my Bootsy down. And Bootsy, I wasn't. So when I got her, she became closer to me than Bootsy, right? And Bootsy had so many skin issues and so much wrong with him, and just that poor dog. I blame it on the breeder in breeding him a little too much. Like he wasn't right, but he, he was my dog. And anyway, yeah, we put him down in 2022. And the immense pain, and then my cat. When my cat was 16, which has been a long time ago, but the dogs that I've had to put down, and my cat, I just told Bill, I said, I don't think I'm going through the pet game again. Leanne says the same thing. Like, I don't, it tears your freaking heart out, man. It tears your heart out. So I don't want to put that much time and invest my heart into another living creature. And then because you know that you're going to outlive that thing. So
So
Carter
friend,
said, get a bird.
you are gonna hate me,
What?
but am I able? Is there a way for me to cut out?
Yeah, we're gonna end anyway, guys, because we're just over here, chit chatting anyway. Guys, thank you so much,
I'm
Ed.
so
Thank you
sorry.
for
I
making the time. No,
love
that's
you.
okay.
My
That's
my one
okay.
baby, she must have a bellyache or there's something going on, and
No,
I
that's okay. You're good. You're good, guys. Thank you. We'll be back next week. I'll see you
bye
later
guys.
tomorrow.
I love you so
Bye.
much.
Bye. Love you too, babes. Bye.
Bye.